What's up, guys? Five-time champ. And I know you guys are checking out the beard, checking out the shine, checking out the gloss. Hey, if you want to know more, go to moreunique.com and check out the Nouveau E Beard Serum. You can't go wrong. If you didn't check it out, go to YouTube and just check out the highlights or something. Because one thing about these PBC fights, you ain't gonna never see the full fight on YouTube or anything like that.
It's in UFC.
Bro, no, I'm serious, man. They got it covered.
Yeah.
So definitely, if you guys want to check out some highlights, do that, man. But I tell you, Errol Spence Jr. went out and handled his business in grand fashion. Late knockdown. And I tell you, the shot that caught Sean Porter was a shot that should have took any man. Normally, should have taken any man out. But credit to Showtime for getting up off the canvas and finishing the fight. And I tell you, he didn't take a step back as far as after the knockdown. He went to sleep and he woke up before he hit the floor. That's the way it was. But it was I tell you, credit to Showtime Sean Porter because he came to fight. He was the and now former WBC champion, welterweight champion, and. Hey man, there's always another day. That's 2 times. He's 2-time champion. Now he just has a chance to try to build his way back up to the mountaintop and become 3-time. That's what fighters do.
Maybe he become 5-time.
I don't know about that. Let's not get crazy.
I was so impressed. I was so impressed with Sean Porter because you could tell he had a strategy and he had a game plan, and that was to make Errol Spence uncomfortable, to try to take away that technical advantage that Errol Spence had. Now, it didn't work as well as he wanted it to, but he was pressing the fight the whole time, and he was landing some great shots.
He landed big shots.
Landed some really big shots, and Errol got caught a couple times. It looked a little scary, and he was able to battle back from it. So I think we learned a lot about both these guys in that fight.
Hey, I think we learned more about Errol Spence Jr. because we was actually Sean. I didn't say we. Sean Porter was testing the man's will and his heart and saying, "Hey, you've never been in a position like this. You've never been in a dog fight like this." And for Errol Spence to say, "Man, I want to go out and prove I am that," and then to go out there and prove that. I tell you, man, the young man. Rumble, young man, rumble. That's the way it was, and it was beautiful. We got a new champion though. We got a new champion, and his name is Errol Spence Jr. It was an awesome fight. But I tell you, the undercard, Darrell Benavidez. That fight was. It was a good fight. It was a dog fight at certain points. Well, actually,
stopped the fight.
Well, actually, Darrell, he wanted to make it into a dog fight, but I tell you, Benavidez, he just, even being the shorter fighter, he had the longer reach, like you said.
Yeah.
You remember you was talking about that, and that longer reach, man, it paid dividends as far as keeping Darrell at bay, dropping big shots, and then there comes a hard jab, bang, and split his eye open, man. It looked like a filet mignon, man, rare. You know what I'm saying? When you go,
it looked awful. They checked him 3 different times. They had to check that cut 3 different times, and it just kept getting worse and worse and worse. Yeah. Didn't you think that they should have stopped it at some point?
I was talking to a few people about that, and everybody had the same consensus that they could have stopped that fight a whole lot earlier than they did. I don't know what was the referee. Maybe the referee said, "Hey man, he's a champion, and I gotta give a champion a championship's chance." I don't know. Maybe that was it.
I can see that, but at some point you got to think about the guy's future.
Well,
now Darrell had history of having a similar cut over the eye. We saw back in 2017. They even flashed the image on the screen.
Yeah.
Something like that was happening, but. Man, it's just. I was worried for the guy. I thought that he could lose it. I don't know. He could lose an eye.
But the one thing the one thing I noticed, I think in that whole thing, that whole squam was at certain times Anthony Darrell, he wanted to the referee to stop the fight. He didn't want to stop the fight himself. You know, that was the nature of the beast in him, and he did that.
I'm not giving up. You forced me to stop.
Exactly, and he did that a couple of times, and I can understand that as a fighter. A fighter is not going to say, "I quit." Not the real dogs of the game, and I think Anthony Durrell is a real dog of the game, and he was waiting on somebody to have the wherewithal to say, "Hey man, stop this fight because that cut is not going to get any better." And we got the main event coming up. Let's get you know what I'm saying? Let's get this thing done.
Let's get this thing rolling.
Everybody ready to go home. You know what I mean? The fight before that though, man, we
the Barrios fight.
Oh man, Barrios, he's a Texas boy. He's a Texas boy.
You were pulling for him.
Hey man, I love the essays, man. The essays, man. Me and the essays, we go way back. And this, like I say, this kid, he's Texas boy. Austin, right? Austin.
Austin, yeah, maybe Austin or San Antonio.
One of the Texas. I mean, he's close to home. Let's just say that. Yeah. And I saw Barrios fight before, and the kid's good. He's real good, and his record showed how good he was. But then you got this what was this guy from?
I think he was Russian. He had a Russian.
I think he was from Russia, and this guy, he was 7-0, and the thing is, let me tell you a little story about this guy, man. I ran into him in the airport, not in the airport, in the elevator. All right, I'm getting ready to go to the gym. I'm jacked up too, you know what I mean? Because I was actually coming back from the gym. I had just hit it, and I had hit it real hard too, man. I'm talking about an hour and a half, biceps, triceps, traps, you know what I mean, quads, you know what I mean, deltoids, you know what I mean. I'm talking about. You know, I'm serious. I'm serious about this. Everything. When I say everything, I worked everything. So when I came out, I looked. You know, right now I'm weighing about I don't know, maybe 238. But after that workout, I looked like I was about 250 because I was swoked. You know what I'm saying? I was swoked up. And then I get in the elevator, right? And the German, the Russian.
Batir Akhmedov.
Akhmedov, yeah, that's his name, Akhmedov. I'm in the elevator with Akhmedov, and he's got a handler with him, and his handler, you know, he's about my size. You know what I mean? And I look at him like, I take you. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I'm feeling anyway, because I'm smoked. And I look at Akhmedov, and I say, what's up, man? He said, yeah, he's fighting tomorrow. You know, and I look at him and I say, Akhmedov, you ready? You know? And he looked at me and he just go, And I look at his trainer and I go, yeah, all right. Was number 70 so I could get off this elevator because this little dude looked like he could kill me. You know, I'm serious, man.
And he won that fight.
He won that fight. He won that fight, man.
It wasn't 116, 111.
No, but he scared me in that elevator, bro. That's how bad this dude was looking. So when he got in the ring, I knew he was ready. No matter whether his record said 7-0. I don't know what his amateur pedigree was, but you could look at this guy's face. It told a story. It told a story of years of boxing, years of training, years of trying to find his way out of something. And like I say, he couldn't speak like no English, not a word. But when it came to fighting, it was universal, my man. And he went out there and dished hands to Mario. And the thing is, Mario, he knows, and he knew when he got the title. Mario said, "Man, I'm gonna take the title just because I noticed what it was. It's a hometown decision. You know what I mean? I hate to do it, but I got to. You know what I mean? It's part of the game. So Mario, make sure you get your game tight, man. Get ready, go back, defend your crown, because from this point on, people gonna be looking at Mario. You know what I mean? People gonna be looking at him and thinking about this fight with Akhmedov. They're gonna be thinking about, hey, we know what happened, but we can look past it. Let's go out, because we've seen fighters like I saw Evander Holyfield fight Burt Cooper back in the day, and Burt hit Evander Holyfield with a shot, bing, and Evander Holyfield literally went to sleep, and Burt went in for the kill, bing, and Evander goes down, All right, referee gets him up, gives him the count, ends up, he might have gave him an 18 count to give Evander Holyfield and some extra time. Evander ended up coming back, knocking Bird out, winning the fight. That's the way the fight game is sometimes, man. So I know, Mario, you know what I mean? You're in a position right now to be redeemed. Hey, guys, stick around. Mario! Hey, we'll be back in the Hall of Fame in just a minute.